What is up, guys? Sardo back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today, I am pulling something literally out of the past. Some people may not know this because I don't know when some people came aboard when they started watching my videos. But my very first review ever was Mastermind Creations KOTOR, what you see in front of you is enewtabie tarn. Well, that first review, oh man, I was so nervous. Man, just nervous. If you were to dig up the old review, you'll see that. In fact, I have a snippet or two going to be in this review, so you can probably see a little bit for yourself. But man, the question is, does this figure hold up? Does it hold up to how well I reviewed it, or how well I didn't review it the last time I did a review for it? And that's what I'm getting ready to do today. I'm going to re-review the same figure I reviewed, I think it was about a year ago. Yeah. So here we go on that journey. And also, in case anyone's wondering, it won't just be just me. This is actually a Rejecticons challenge. If any reviewer who may still have the same figure, because you know, not time we sell and trade things. If you still happen to have the same figure that you did your first review on, or hell, any figure that you did a long time ago, that you're curious has the figure held the test of time, pick it back up again, do a review on it, just to see what this figure is nowadays. Without further ado, let's begin. First, take a look at his accessories, which he has about 3 or 2 of, if you look at it. Oh, kind of 1. The first one's going to be his fusion cannons. He comes with 2. Each one is molded a wee bit different. Has some nice silver paint here on the barrel itself, a little bit of gold here on the end of the barrel. With some nice pink paint added for energy effect. Mine have been customized by the great and talented Ninja Master K, who too has a YouTube channel, but I don't think he's yet to put out any content. But he does really good custom work, and he's actually going in with mine and adds some nice pearlescent pink. I don't know how well it comes through on camera, but in person it looks really nice. Got a nice little shimmer to it. And the other cannon is all the same length, but just modeled differently. All in all, very comic book accurate. You also get this piece here, which is basically just a turret for the cannons. And it too is a nice sculpt, silver paint on top here, pink paint applied here, which has also been customized. You can take both barrels and plug them through the holes here using this 5mm port, like so. And they can be placed in either hole. This is the way I like to do it. I prefer to have the metal backed one at the bottom, but that's just me. You also have a little port here that you can plug into the arm, as you saw earlier in the video, or on the back for tank mode. When I'll show you that. Bringing back in the main man himself, the killer of killers, DJD official Tarn, or MSC calls him KOTOR, but he's Tarn. He still looks wonderful. Like I said before, mine has custom paint throughout. I even have the Grimlock battle damage on the mask, which I had my cousin Ninja Master K model similar to the Flame Toys version. So yeah. Also, the mask underneath can indeed come off. So this is on a little peg. Let's see if I can get it off on camera. There we go. Little tots. And I've also had his face custom painted as well. As you can see, originally the face was just plain black, but I've had him add silver to give a little detail and a little cracking on the side of the face, also to simulate that battle damage from Grimlock. So as you can see, and a closer look at the mask is a very there we go, very nice sculpt. MNC took a good bit of a chance there to do this mask, because this really is a Decepticon symbol. So you know, no shits were given there. They just went on with it, and I'm happy they did. I'll put that back on there so I don't lose it. As for the body itself, very nicely detailed throughout. Like I said, we got a little custom paint here and there, and a little silver added here, 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 and here. Just little things to make it more comic book accurate. All my pink paint here throughout has been upgraded to look a little bit more better, a little darker, a little more shinier. Added a DJD Decepticon symbol on the chest just for accuracy. Regarding articulation, it's still excellent. You can still hinge the arms up all the way to here on both sides. Got bicep swivel. It's on a thick mushroom peg. Mine, after a year, it is still very tight. Double elbow bend. Let's see, there we go. There you go. Hand swivel, get a full 360. And you get a little bit of a lean in there, so if you want to give him a sword, you can get some good sword poses. Hands open up. Mushroom on a base pin there. Tight right finger, sadly. But the index finger does move, which is very good. Same on both sides of arms. He gets one hell of ab crunch. Simply just bend down like so, which is still good. I'm still wowed by that to this day. Waist rotation, you get a full 360, which is very good. As for the legs, can kick out that far on a ratchet. Doesn't go all the way out, but I think that's good enough. You also get, oops, well, it's a good thigh spin. Get 360 out of that, which is good. Kicking back out, get a knee bend. About that far, but if you go to the back here and move your treads, you can kick all the way in. Almost kicking his own ass if you are into that. Move it back. As far as his feet go, he's got some pretty big feet. What to say about big feet? But you could bend the toe like so, and bend the foot like so. Mostly for transformation, but you can do it. Ankle tilt as a bound, right there. Also, you can extend the foot here for better height, or press it in. I like mine pressed in. That's just me. Same on the other side. And I totally missed some things. As for the head, I forgot to do the head. He can get a little wiggle waggle out of there, which is good for emotes, because Tarn does tend to turn his head like kind of side, like what the hell are you doing type of deal. And he can get a full 360 because the head is on the ball peg. As for his weapon, you can bring it back in. If you don't want to put it on the arm, which you can on either side, you can see like so. Or this side, because you have this hole here that corresponds with the peg, which is good. You can also just store the cannon on its back, which is mostly for transformation, but you can use it. Sometimes I do it just for those static poses when I want him to hold anything. And it too still looks good. Now, I can tell you this. After having the figure for a year, I suppose it could be tightened. If you notice this, if I put the cannon on this arm right here, and let's say I put it in a compromising pose, say I want to do this here. Well, no, I should say like this. Let's see here. It's starting to get a little weaker. There you go. See that? Starting to get a little weaker. It can probably be tightened up with some type of glue or polish or something other. Probably alright. Just for sake of argument, let's try on this arm. This arm never holds the cannon. Let's see if it's still strong. It may be. Let's find out. Still got a little giveaway to it. That may always been a flaw of this figure, being such a heavy cannon. But you should still have no problems putting the cannon on and getting a dynamic action pose. It's all about how you use the hinge to support the arm and cannon. So you can still get some good blasting poses, I think. For those size comparisons, let's compare him to his one-time master and all-around mentor, MMC's Megatron, or MMC's Tyrannotron. I know Megatron. There you go. So how he looks compared to him. Here how he looks to a Planet X, Cybertron, and Starscream. And just for contemporary, here's how he looks next to a C Soundwave. You know what? I want a KO oversized C Soundwave. That size doesn't quite look right, does it? One more good comparison is the man himself that ruined that beautiful face of Tarn's, Grimlock. This is a Planet X's rendition of War for Cybertron Grimlock. I know MMC is working on a Grimlock as well, but I don't know if I'm in for it because I really love the Planet X Dinobots. And I'm actually working on getting a full set. Almost there, mind you. But yeah, this is how that compares. Thought that was worth showing, especially with the face damage. And here he is transformed. Still looks good. By the way, like I said before, all the top can is just you taking the peg here, get off there, and just pegging it right through there. So that's all there is to it. My first review, I started him out in robot mode. That's kind of, I think I started in robot mode. No, I started him out in tank mode. Yeah, so I figured I'd end this review how that one started. I don't know, but yeah. He's to this day he still holds up. I think. It's kind of a small compressed tank, but although I think very close to what you saw in the comic books. All my new custom paint comes through, I think, very well. The Decepticon symbol that was added, the DJD Decepticon symbol, just makes the whole front tank pop. I think it looks wonderful. Yeah, here's the back of it. Looks really good. Side profile, front profile, other side. Upside down, as usual. There's a robot laying down. You can still see his arms there, you know, with hands, but you know, it's all good, I think. Sadly, the treads do not move. They're just normal plastic. There's no wheels under there. But the time period, I didn't mind it. You know what? I still don't mind it. One more cool thing about this thing. If you remove the tank turret, because it's easier to do it when the tank turret's removed. If you remove that. And he still has the hidden missiles. Take a little spudger and move the camera down. And I haven't opened this thing in about a year. You can pop this up here. And the other side here. And you have 2 sets of little hidden missiles. They do come out, so I wouldn't flip it upside down while that lid's open. Not only that, you have, if I can get to it, it's right here in the middle. If I can pop it up, I don't want to scratch my paint. See if I can get it. There we go. You can pop this up. Shows you have even more hidden missiles. These missiles don't come out, which is not a bad thing because I'm afraid of losing these little missiles here. So overall, that's pretty cool. I think you might lift this up and still put the cannon on. Let's see. Maybe if you lower it down just a little bit and pop it on. Yeah, sure can. So that's all in all. This is quite the arsenal. Got your twin fusion cannons here. 4 loaded missiles here, and another 4 here. He can take on an army. Close this back down. In case someone was wondering, yeah, you can't rotate this. You can go from left to right a little bit. Not too much though, because all this stuff here gets in the way. But overall, it's pretty good. For the first comparison, here is my standard go-to, my MP hot rod. I think they look okay. Keep in mind it's the MP, MMC, even though we format 6-set chugs somewhat, it's still, you know, MP of chugs basically. So I think this is kind of okay. It probably scale better with the actual MMC rodness, but you know, it's okay. Another cool comparison I have is Earthrise Skylinks, which is again more of a contemporary piece to compare to. So there's that. Oh, one more thing before I go to a final thought. These cannons here do move. They swivel out left and right. Anyways, it kind of reminds me of insect antennas. But that's cool. I have to say, everybody, it's been really fun. Actually, you know, putting hands on older figures, especially like this one. Although I usually do for pictures and whatnot, because this guy's hard to let down, hard to, you know, put down. Also, I could give you my final thought on it, but honest to God, I feel like I gave the best final thought I could give a year ago. So, old Sardo, take it from here. Honestly, for my taste, I'm gonna have to give this figure a 10. It fits my aesthetics how I want to do. It's very awesome. And honestly, I can't wait to get more Mastermind Creation figures. Man, this is really cool. I hope you enjoyed my first review. And believe me, I hope to bring you all more very soon. Alright, y'all. Everybody have a good one. Catch you later.